Howdy Howdy, this is Blue Otter, and today we're going to be starting Mitton University. A historic university is looking for someone to take them into the present by opening a modern campus on its hallowed grounds. Alright, welcome to Mitton University, where the age-old institution is trading in its gargoyles for gigaflops and developing its first fully functioning robots. The university's antique facilities may be easy on the eye, but they're not ideal for cutting-edge science. Make a name for yourself by building the modern campus that Mitton deserves. So we're going to be starting with a robotics course as we go into the intelligent life. Again, starting with 10 students. Hi, I'm Sophie Nova, founder of Bungle Technologies. I hear you're trying to build a robot. Whew, been there, my friend. The university has asked me to help however I can. I'm not building it for you, though. That would be cheating. Alright, so first thing we need to build the necessities for our campus, and then we need to build for this level, so we need a lecture theater, robo construction, and a robotics teacher, but we also need some other things, and I'm seeing some bookworms. All right, so let's start with very important room, the bathroom. We're going to have that go right there. Again, I like to use this fancy one just because if I then need a little influx of cash, I can go and sell these for just a little bit of money. We'll do that, which will get us 3 bathrooms. We're going to just have a sink over there so we can have... actually, we might be able to... Can we fit it right there? Yes, we can. Which means we could also fit it right there, and this we could fit right there. Which means... if we can scoosh it over just a little bit, we might be able to get the... There we go. Window right there. And then, because every room needs a hand sanitizer, we'll put the hand sanitizer right there. This is a cold, cold campus, so we're going to put a heater right there. One thing that is to note about this is that when you're placing these in, the heater doesn't necessarily show up, but then when you hover over it, it will. So usually I like to avoid putting those heaters in first. Let's do on this side, let's have some robotics. We are going to eventually expand out here, but right now I want to keep this first year. We're going to keep it all into this building. So I need a lecture theater. So let's put our lecture theater right here. Can we do one more? Yeah, there we go. Let's right there. We're going to put that in just a little bit like that. Rotate this around like so. And then we're going to have a door. That's the basic of what we need to have, what we have to have. But then we're going to have the what we need to have. And put in our robotics posters. And what the heck, we'll throw in a nice circuit board decoration right there. We will need to do some heat, which we're going to have right there. And we might be able to fit a second one here. And we'll see how that is. How much heat does that do for the room? Yeah, that's good enough. All right. It's freezing here. I can't feel my elbows. Some of our students are getting too cold. Place down radiators to keep people warm on cold weather campuses. I believe that is what I said. Now, I'm going to ignore this little cubby hole for the time being because we're going to focus on getting these rooms in. And I really want the rooms to be not specific to the building because they're going to get moved. All right, so we need a robo construction. Needs to be at least 6 by 6. And I think we're going to expand that to 7 by 7. We'll put a door right there. And that's because I want to be able to have all of these different features in here. I believe I need one of these. Let's have, we'll have 2 computers that people can be on. Let's have a large 3D printing module. And then we're going to have some other printing modules. We'll have this right about here. And then we just need to have our can we fit one more in? Yes, but that needs to be there. All right. I believe that gets one of everything in except for the whiteboard, but we can have a second whiteboard right there. And we're going to put in a trash can and a hand sanitizer. There we go. Now let's do a robot and a robot. And that gives us a level 7.
Students are reminded that I'm sorry, it has to
All right.
be this way.
Now we need a robotics teacher. So there's good. Found it in the sofa. Good. So there is our starting. Now we have 10 students, so we need at least 2 beds. So I want to build a dormitory. Yeah, we're gonna build a dormitory like so. And now we're gonna have it be a 3 by 3. Put that there.
Janitor to collect litter. Now,
Let's have this. I like the darker wood. Although my favorite so we can have 3 beds. We'll have a single desk. Can I fit... I can fit it right there. No, I would rather have... And there's the alarm. And we have... do we have... No, we can put the trash can right there. Hand sanitizer, we should be able to fit right there. Froggy friends. Froggy friends, froggy friends. Right there. And then let's have...
Students are reminded to be relatively civilized. No feral behavior.
some different posters. And just to remind them where they are. That doesn't fit there. No, we're good. All right. And then the only thing that I have left, we're going to have a dorm kitty. That'll be good. Look at that. See, we have a dorm kitty. We're going to, yeah. Now, this is going to be cold, so we're going to come in here real quick. And I'm going to look and, yeah, we're going to see this because I think I might be able to do that. No, that's not quite enough. This comes with the school spirits. So we can put
Flatmates aren't always flat.
a heater there, and that should be enough. Or we might be able to put a second one right there, and that will keep it plenty warm. In fact, yeah. Actually, if we do, we might be able to fit. No. No, I don't think we can fit that in. Just barely too big. Okay. Was worth a shot. So we're going to put this right there. And we're going to move the trash can back there. All right. Really quickly, I want to have...
That I'm talking to you directly.
where everyone's gonna get their own little carpet, and then we're going to, do I have another one? I do not. Yeah, we're good with that. All right, so that way every bed gets their own little carpet. Can we repaint these? Yes, we can. Paint. There we go. So you have some different paint. That should be enough for that. And then we just need a small teacher's lounge, which we're going to start. Can I? Yes, I can. All right. So we can actually take in up to 15 students. So that's good. But we want to make them as happy as possible. I'm only going to take in 15 because that's what I have beds for. Right now. I might extend that a little bit. But we're going to start. And that's going to be, for that one, improving our campus level will allow us to open new courses as well as upgrade our existing courses. Campus level is determined by the quality and quantity of our staff, students, and facilities. All right. So, robots can't be built in a day, not by students anyway. It can take a cutting-edge facility to promote innovation. Try modernizing your campus by training staff and upgrading equipment. Alright, so we need to build a training room. We're going to build a training room over here. This needs to be 4x4. We're going to do 4x4 to start. Because what I will eventually have is a second one over here. And then we're going to... yeah, we're going to move this a little bit over here. And just expand that a little bit. And then we'll have... There we go. Place where they can have some tea. And then... we are... No, we will be able to fit in the... There we go. So there is our training room. Use the training room to develop your staff. Staff can improve their existing qualifications or broaden their skill set by learning something new. Try to train a janitor and mechanics and we'll be able to upgrade our equipment. Awesome. We're going to go into fast forward. I do need to hire a janitor. He's good. And yeah, this one's good. All right, so let's... Okay, fine. We're going to come over here to training. Janitor. We're going to add mechanics. Actually, you know what? We're going to... No. Not there. This one. We're going to come over here and we're going to train in mechanics. Alright, I also need to hire a librarian. Because we're going to need a library. Yeah, it's cold out in the hallway, but if they go into any of the rooms, with the exception of the training room, everything's going to be, everything will be fine. Yeah, that... We're good. It's a little chilly on the other side, but it's fine. Alright, so they have completed... Yeah, we are working on building a library.
Students are reminded that you don't have to ask to go to
Trainer, janitor, and mechanics can upgrade certain upgrading items will increase room prestige at the rate the students earn XP. An upgrade item, select and use the upgrade, which we will do in just a bit. As soon as I can get this done, we're going to have do there. There, and then we're going to do that, and then we need a computer desk terminal like that. All right.
janitor to maintain lecture.
And then I need a robotics case. Now, these do have to be unlocked, and I played this through once and a little bit and unlocked some of these things. Okay, so this one we can upgrade. I believe, yeah, we can also upgrade our lectern. So some of these things I've already got unlocked. But there was a major catastrophe that happened and it did not end well. But if you're interested in seeing that, I can edit the videos so that I can bring them in. But all right, that makes it a little chilly on this side, but we can put maybe there. Let's go through and we're gonna put in a hand sanitizer and a trash bag. There we go. All right. Even in the world of academia, there's a lot of things we don't know. In fact, we barely know anything. That's why I visit Bungle Research Department every day to try and learn something new. If you stop learning, you're just getting stupider, more stupid. You get the point? All right, so we need to build a research lab. Right here. It needs to be 4x4. We're going to build that. And as long as you can get the basics in here, you should be fine. I like to have as much as I can. There we go. And we have
Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely.
that, so we can have a trash can. Always got to have a trash can. Do I have... I do not have the kudosh for that. Yeah, we're good with this. All right. Use research to develop an upgrade and new bits of tech. To develop upgrades and new bits of tech, research robotics bookcase to improve your robotics course, which I've already done, but we're going to go in and we're going to employ 2 teachers. So this is a really good teacher on there. And then here you can go through, that's Gilbert Flock. Okay. All right. Your campus is now Bungle Certified Institute of Innovation, which is my way of saying I think it's great. Your students might actually build that robot. Who knew?
It doesn't matter.
Lectern can be upgraded,
No urinating.
which I believe I've actually already done. And so here we can start a new project. We already have one. It's called Tomorrow's Problem, which will get us 50,000. So we're just going to continue that one. Complete 2 research projects, and we need level 6 robotics students, and we need campus level 12. And build a robot, which they are actively working on. Look at that. Wouldn't it be easier to build it from the ground up instead of having to have a jetpack to keep things afloat? And then one thing with these cold levels is I will typically switch over to...
Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely.
Switch over to this mode where then I can see, you know, do I have all of the things that they need to stay warm, for instance? Because sometimes I forget. And forgetting's not always the best. So that's going to make it a little warm, except for right over here. But, you know, I might be able to do a little bit of flipping around. All right, game is just having a little bit of an issue. Can I fit this over here? I can fit that over there. Okay, because what I would like to be able to do is to put this here in the corner. And put that there. And then we can put that like that. I like that a little bit better.
Your finger is not a toothbrush.
When class is in session, I don't like to necessarily adjust things in the room. Ferris wheel. And this is one of the things that I did have to unlock. But this is really good for relationships, and it's funny to watch. Okay. We're accepting. Okay, so we finished that one. Let's do this one. Now, one room I don't have yet is a staff room for breaks. So we're just gonna give them a little 4x4 room. I like to have these little cubby holes just because I think that adds just a little bit of authenticity. And yeah, just like last time, I forgot that my students need to eat. So we're going to quickly put some things in here so that our staff can at least eat. Have a little bit of a break area.
Students are reminded that you don't have to ask to go to the toilet.
And that's good for them for right now. Now they do need somewhere to eat, so we're going to yeah, for right now we're just gonna give them some different food options. So they're gonna get a burp machine and a cheesy gubbins. We will add some heat to the building. So that way they are not little student sickles. There we go. That looks good. Let's give them some places to sit so they can sit down without having issues there. And then a trash can and a hand sanitizer. All right. They would like a love bench. I really like this little area right here that they're just going to have one right there. And then they want a water cooler. That sounds great. We'll put a water cooler over here. What is this? All right. Has asked that our climate contribute to the university-wide research initiative. Generate 500 research points. So yeah, we'll accept that.
Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely.
And we will
You may be fired.
continue with that.
Thank you.
We are still working on, we're almost to level 6. One thing is, as we complete more and more things, it will become necessary to increase that. Or that will increase. All right, trading pod can be upgraded, so we can upgrade this. I believe we can upgrade that. And we're gonna keep upgrading things. Again, these are upgrades that I actually unlocked. But sometimes you just want to do a little bit better. So let's see if I can hire a second janitor with mechanics. Alright, so that's good. Okay, we want some clubs. We can definitely do that. We're going to come down here to clubs. One of them that I unlocked, I believe here, was the library, or was the reading one. I was trying to see if I can't. I usually like to put the initial sign up right by the library so they can come down. Now what this one does is the club benefit to the book club is it increases the rate at which they learn. So you do need to have the bookworm as the first item. And they go and they read or whatever they do in front of the bookworm. And I'll probably have one of these a little bit here and there. We're going to increase some temperature.
Janitor needed to unblock toilets. Lovely.
There we go. And this is more of just me trying to keep things warm, but not necessarily going overboard. So this area is still cold, but I don't have anything over here just yet. My plan is eventually I want to have, this is just going to be like, I'm going to have like a student union. I'll expand the library and have like a cafeteria. I might keep the this teacher lounge over here. And the bathroom, maybe the single lecture hall. But not too bad for our first year here. So that is that research hub. Yeah, they're going to be mechanicking that up. Okay, academic year is over. The results are here. The end of the year ceremony will commence shortly. So let's look and see what we have. We have 15 continuing. We might try to increase that to 16 because that would be a class of 8 and 7 that we have. Contribution to research, Campus of the Year award. So not too bad, not too bad. Research, academic excellence, student choice. And pretty decent results. All right, you did it. You built a robot with nothing more than the requisite time, funding, and facilities. I feel inspired. In fact, I've written the plans for a robo design room. Hopefully, your next robot can be even more brilliant. All right. So let's see. We have people that still want a club. Wants to join a club. Okay. Have you tried the book club? So we can get another robo design, or what we could do, the other one that we can add to in this is internet history. So we can spend all 30 points and we can start our robo history. So we're going to up this to 16, apply changes. And then this one, we're going to lower down. We'll be able to get 15 here. All right. So that will be able to get 46, which means I need at least 9 beds. I will probably get 10 beds so that we don't go over.
For next year.
So yeah, have a lot of people here for right now. But that's 15 in a room. So I really I need 3 beds, and one would probably have just a little bit over. But we will build out the building, add some more stuff for the robo design in the computer lab in our next episode. So thank you for watching.